we just went through registration and I got my badge. I'm not going to show the front because it says my last name. I also got all the stuff to do the signings, which is exciting. Mom is with Stephanie downstairs getting the bags and the program book. And I have to wear an under 18 sticker on my badge. And I took a picture with someone who was dressed as Zita Lovegood, and her hat was awesome. She made it herself. And now we're sitting in the lounge waiting for them to come back up with all the bags and books and stuff. So me and Mom are about to go downstairs to the fanfic lovers meetup, and then we might drop by down to the fans from Europe meetup so I can hear people talking their British accents. So LeakyCon hasn't officially started yet, but because the opening festivities are like at 6.
Draco and Harry fall in love, but they're too stubborn to admit it to each other. I mean, I meant to say Ginny, not Harry, sorry. There's another one. This one's, I don't know if you read it, but it's Hogwarts Next Top Model. And it takes place in the Marauders, and each chapter is a POV of one of the girls who are models. And the Marauders are the judges, and they just pick, so what they do, they're like, James, you need to get over Lily, we're gonna find you the hottest girl here. And so they pick 20 of the girls in the thing, including Lily, just because James was like, please, just put Lily in there. And they pick 20 of the girls, and they're like, okay, you're gonna do this for us. And they're like, okay, because everyone loves the Marauders. And Lily's like, oh, I hate you all. But, and so what happens if you win is, you get to go on a date with one of the Marauders. And I really liked it because in it, Peter was nice, and you never really see that side of him in some of the fan fictions. They just ignore him completely.
Okay, so I've shipped Harmony ever since I started reading the books when I was 4, so I don't care that my ship is waterlogged. But Harry's not the boy who lived. They think that Neville is, so the trio is Neville, Ron, and Hermione. And so, Harry was kind of ignored in school, and nobody really knew who he was. So, everything was fine until basically their last year at Hogwarts, and then shit went down. And it's really good. I don't really want to spoil it in case anyone wants to read it. But a whole bunch of stuff happens, and the ending really made me mad because it was so sad. But the author has created a sequel called The Boy Who Died. So, yeah, I'm reading that, so hopefully it fixes itself.
I will go quick, but I'm a huge Snape fan, so there was a few people in here. But I actually read this fic about 8 years ago. It was written before even the 5th book came out, but it was the first Snape Hermione I ever read, because I just couldn't picture them together. It's called Hinge of Fate.
That's a different view from over here. I am a huge Lily and James. I think it's the best love story ever. And I'm reading Every Other Midnight at the moment. Has anyone else read that? It's where Lily finds a unicorn whose parents left them because they got hurt, I think. And so she takes care of him. And James, not really, he's already graduated from Hogwarts, and he's an Auror, but he's stationed at Hogwarts because of the war and everything. And they fall in love, but they're too stubborn to admit it to each other, so they just act like nothing's. But then Lily meets Sirius, and of course it's Sirius, so he does everything he can to embarrass them throughout Hogwarts. And James, every time he sees Sirius with Lily, they always look like they're together, like a couple together, so he gets really upset about that, and it's just really funny. And I haven't finished it yet, but it's 74 chapters, so it's really good. Also, classic Lily James stories to read. Boyfriend. Yeah. Anyone else read that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that one. And then I think it's called And That's When a Bludger Came Through My Window. It's really funny. It's Lily goes to vacation with her aunt on a beach, and then a bludger comes through a window, and James Potter and Sirius fly in on the room because they were playing Quidditch.
Oh, do something funny, Summer. Do something funny.
Scabbers on their shoulders and legs.
Thank you so much. Kiss him, Summer. Kiss him.
My name is Summer, and I'm from Ohio. I'm a Gryffindor. And
Speak up.
And I haven't been a Harry Potter fan probably as long as most of you have. I only discovered the Wizarding World of Harry Potter a few years ago when I got diagnosed with postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which I still can't pronounce. And it basically just means that my heart doesn't circulate blood throughout my body like it should. So I had to sit down and my mom was crying for me. I'm here with my family, by the way. My awesome family that took me here. But as soon like I had to take online classes instead of going to school, which sucks for me because I'm a very social person. And but then I started reading Harry Potter because I saw the movies and I was like, the books must be better, right? And so I'm still on the verge. Like I don't know if the books are better or if they're equal because I like them both. I like the movies and the books. So I got like really into Harry Potter to where my dad calls me Gryffindor. And I am proud to be a Potterhead, and it's so amazing being here and seeing all of these other people who are just like you and who have such a passion for the same thing that you have a passion for. And it's kind of like, it hasn't hit me yet, like being here with all of you guys. And that's awesome.